kicking from right to left or from south to north, and he puts his foot to the ball. It's a low line drive kick. Xavier Johnson will field it at the 3. Bring it up right side, 10, 15, 20. Slowed at about the 22 and taken down around the 25. Indiana gets the tackle made by Charlie Spiegel. He's last week at Northwestern. He'll get a pitch coming out to the right side. Hits his own 45. Moves to the 50. Loose to the Indiana 40. Right side to the 30 and taken out at the Indiana 25. Again by safety Jonathan Hayes. Stroud into shotgun. He hands it off Williams. And no, it's a reverse. Harrison coming around the left side to the Indiana 25 to the 20. Marvin Harrison behind Luke Whippler to the 10 to the 5. And he is taken down at the Indiana 5-yard line by defensive end Deshaun McCullough. 3rd and goal. Ohio State at Indiana 6. Luke Whippler over the ball. Snaps to C.J. Stroud, who's going to put it in the air. Fires in the end zone. Caught by Emeka Ibuka for a 6-yard touchdown catch. Emeka Ibuka from C.J. Stroud, and the Buckeyes on the board leading 6-0.
Well, we talked about them starting fast. They didn't score in their opening drive, had a 3-and-out, but their second drive, they got it done. Most of it on the ground.
Sean Shivers in the backfield with him for Indiana. Snap to Bazelak, back at his 21. Looks to throw, takes off running. He's grabbed and he is taken down. Teron Vincent, defensive lineman, stops him around the Indiana 28. Hoosiers will have to punt. Snap to Stroud. Screens at left side. Xavier Henderson to his own 35. Behind Kate Stover goes Henderson to his 40. 45, 50 down the left side to the Indiana 40. Xavier Johnson out of bounds at the Hoosier 30-yard line. Finally knocked out of bounds by a couple of Indiana. Ibuka and Stover wide left. Harrison wide right. Hayden in the backfield to the right of quarterback Stroud, who's in the shotgun. And Stroud will hand Dallin Hayden left side 10. Middle of field 5. End zone touchdown. Dallin Hayden, his second rushing touchdown of the year on a 14-yard carry to the house. Dallin Hayden, and Ohio State has taken a 13-0 lead over Indiana.
Dallin Hayden says, I can solve that running attack. Just give me an opportunity. First play he gets in there, he takes it into the end zone for Ohio State. Touchdown. I tell you, that number 5 down there looks like Michael Wiley.
I was just thinking the same thing.
They run alike.
And Henderson in the backfield. Connor Bazelak on 3rd down in the shotgun. Screens it left side to the tight end Barner, and he's dropped for a loss at his own 21. Corner Cam Brown. Welcome back to play, Cam Brown, who's missed a number of weeks with the injury. He makes the stop. Stroud in the gun. Dallin Hayden behind him at tailback. And Stroud back to pass. Sets it as 35. Fires down the right sideline. Harrison got it inside the 20. Harrison all the way to the house for Ohio State. Marvin Harrison catches the pass from C.J. Stroud, 58 yards through the air, and the Buckeyes now up 3 touchdowns, 20-0.
How many times have we seen that throughout Ryan Day's head coaching career? Taking a shot after a big play right around midfield. He likes to go for the post route.
So Stroud in the gun, Williams to his left. C.J. Stroud gets the ball, feeds Mayan Williams, busting right side to the Indiana 40, to the 30 of the Hoosiers. Williams racing to the 10, and into the end zone goes Mayan Williams on a 48-yard touchdown run. Mayan Williams, his 13th scoring jog of the season. And it's a 27-7 Ohio State lead over Indiana.
Mayan Williams, get that running game going. Offensive line opening some holes at the point of attack. And Mayan running through some of those tackles there.
It's the snap with the ball placed at Indiana's 38. Stroud has the ball in his hands. The right-hander looks to throw. Sends that one up the right side. Caught Marvin Harrison. Cut down at the 26 of Indiana. Sanguinetti, the safety, there to defend it. And the officials are discussing, and they're going to make it a Marvin Harrison catch at the Indiana 26.
The ruling on the field is a catch. First down.
Well, Harrison was in the air. Sanguinetti was underneath of him, but Marvin came down with a pigskin.
He's got sweet toes. He got those tippy toes in right before he needed to go out. And you only need one in college football.
Josh Henderson at a tailback to the left of Dexter Williams, who's going to pass. Williams looking, moving up. Oh, man, did he get hit and dropped by defensive end Jack Sawyer. Sawyer just breastboned him and knocked him down around the Ohio State 41. And it's a pistol in the backfield. Williams at quarterback, Shivers behind him at tailback. And on 4th down, that snap looked like it was bobbled a bit. Williams will loop a pass out on the right side, and it's incomplete. Out on the right side over the tight end Steinfeld around the Ohio State 16-yard line. Pass a little too high, so the Buckeyes take over on downs. Williams out of the pistol is going to pass. Pressure coming. Williams in trouble. Hit, drop. Safety. Lathan Ransom wraps him up at the 26-yard line of Indiana, and the safety makes the stop behind the line. He gets a chest-high snap. Pressure coming, and it's blocked. Ransom blocked it. Ball rolling inside the 10. It's going to be picked up by the Buckeyes, and Xavier Johnson has got it down at the 2-yard line. Lathan Ransom came in and blocked the punt. Xavier Johnson picks it up, and the Buckeyes are knocking on the door.
Well, I was wrong. Only punt number 6. He didn't get that one off.
He was wrong, too.
Lathan Ransom coming right up the middle.
The Indiana 1, Buckeyes in an I formation. Stroud under center, fakes the handoff, back to throw. Lofts in left corner of the end zone. Stover wide open for the touchdown. Cade Stover. As C.J. Stroud floats him an easy scoring pass. A 1-yard TD pass, Stroud to Stover. Cade Stover's 4th TD of the year. And it's 34-7 Ohio State. C.J. Stroud catches his wind, resets in the shotgun with Hayden to his right-hand side. Snap to Stroud. Looks to throw from the 50-yard line. Lofts that one down the middle of the field. Caught Ibuka, 15 of Indiana, knocked down inside the 15 by safety Devon Matthews. Emeka Ibuka with a big catch back behind him. Fake handoff Stroud, screens it out on the left side where it's caught by Stover at the 10 of Indiana. To the 5, and Stover leaps for the goal line.
Yep.
Touchdown, Cade Stover. As he got his knees taken out, but he reached for the pylon, for the goal line, and was able to score his 2nd TD catch of the game, and it's 41-7 Ohio State.
How about Cade Stover making some big plays after he catches the football? We saw it there. He just got the ball around the 5-yard line. Looked like Indiana might have had some numbers, but he ran through about 2 guys.
3rd and 8, Indiana from their own 38. Williams out of the shotgun, set up to pass. Looking, hit, grab, flung down by defensive end Jack Sawyer, who just flings him to the ground.
2nd sack for Jack Sawyer. That's 4 now on the year from the sophomore out of Pickerington North. Big time play there. Came in on a line stunt, was able to knife inside and get the sack, and this will be punt number 9
for James
the Hoosiers.
Edwards. Yeah. Wow.
How valuable is he this year for Ohio State?
Incredible. Beginning with a Notre Dame game. And Johnson will get the handoff, running straight ahead to his own 30, 35. Johnson wide to the right to the 40. Johnson hits the 50-yard line. He's at the Indiana 40. Cuts back to the middle behind blockers to the 30. Johnson weaves his way to the 20 of Indiana. Behind blockers to the 10 and into the end zone goes Xavier Johnson. 71 yards to the house. You said something about him being valuable, Jim, and there he was, right on cue.
Wow. Yeah. Hit that up. We teed that up perfect for you, Big Daddy. Xavier Johnson looked like about 3 or 4 Hoosiers had an opportunity to tackle him, but don't tell him that. He just kept cutting back to the end.
Indiana's defense adjusts. Stroud pointing out signals. Center Luke Whippler over the ball. Snaps it to C.J. Stroud. Slings it up the right side. Caught by Harrison at his own 34. Moves to his 40. Harrison is tackled at the 50-yard line. Marvin Harrison by linebacker Bradley Jennings. That's a first down pickup for the Buckeyes presented by Kroger. He's thrown for 4 TDs. Gets the snap. Screens at left side. Xavier Johnson. He's on the loose to the 50. Johnson to the 40 of Indiana and taken down to the Hoosier 38-yard line. Xavier Johnson has been busy all afternoon long. Luke Whippler over the ball, snaps it to Stroud, hands to Hayden, running left side, gets to the Indiana 30, loose to the Indiana 20, and he's forced out of bounds at the 15 of Indiana. Dallin Hayden by safety Bryson Bonds. The Buckeyes in the Giant Eagle red zone of 2nd and 1. Ohio State at Indiana's 8. Stroud in the shotgun, gets the snap, rolls to his right. Stroud throwing in the end zone for Cam Babb. He's got it for a touchdown.
How about that?
Cameron Babb with a touchdown catch from C.J. Stroud, and a young man who has dealt with massive injury problems gets in the end zone for a touchdown, and it's 55-14 Ohio State.
Yeah, the first thing he does, he gets down the knee and thanks the man above. Great integrity. He's worked so hard throughout his career. So this will be the last snap, and the coaches will run across the field, shake hands. Looks like Tom Allen's halfway ready.
Yep. McCord under his center, gets the snap, takes a knee, and that's 30-some seconds. It'll be burned off, and the game comes to an end as Ohio State remains undefeated and has their 27th consecutive victory over Indiana. The Buckeyes defeat the Hoosiers today by a score of 56-14 here at Ohio Stadium. This is the Ohio State Sports Network from Learfield.